Just gonna wait for a couple of you guys to pop on. But we are live. Hello, hello, hello. I want to make sure my volume's up, everyone's volume's up, up, up. How is everyone? So hi, my name is Paige and you're watching Take Two with Paige and Patty. Mom is not here again tonight. That's okay. She should be here next week. We are watching Sister Wives, part 2 of the tell-all. We're gonna get started very, very, very shortly. I'm comfy tonight. I'm just hanging out. So this should be really, really fun. How has everyone's weekend been? We're just hanging out tonight, watching the part 2 of Tell-All. So, when you guys get here, say hi in the chat, and we will hang out. I am so excited to hang out with you guys again tonight. A lot of people seemed to like the live last week, so I decided to do it again. But like I said, we're just hanging out, we're having a good time, and we're watching Sister Wives. It is really, really cold in Colorado. It is so cold, it's insane. It was snowing like all day today. So like I said, I am very comfy, and we're just hanging out. We're gonna talk all the Sister Wives drama. We should be starting here in about 1 minute. Hello, hello. Say hi in the chat. We're watching Sister Wives. This is part 2 of the tell-all. I am very, very excited for tonight. Just here hanging out with you guys. We got a few more subscribers from last week, so that is super exciting. I love hanging out with you guys. Mom should be here next week. So that's fun. So what I'm going to try to do is not talk when Sister Wives is playing. I'm going to try to only talk on the commercials, and Sister Wives is starting in about 20 seconds. Very exciting. Here we go.
Previously on Sister Wives One-on-One.
The blame lays on one thing and one thing only. If you're going to marry, and you're going to marry for eternity, you should start out in love.
How do you feel when you started out with Robin then?
Well, I fell in love with Robin and never fell in love with anybody else.
Why does he say that?
In that covenant.
I hate that he keeps saying that about them.
I know that he's happy with her. It's very unfortunate that the rest of the family had to go by the wayside.
You're not listening.
You're not listening to me.
And I'm not going to.
Woohoo!
Cody's had harsh words with me, and I've had harsh words with him, but not to this level.
That moment, I was thinking to myself, I don't ever want to talk to Janelle again.
It's weird to me because I kept saying, you guys have how many years together? You have 6.
Yeah, 30 years.
Sorry.
Is he
Robin's
frustrated
new ring.
because Janelle's friends with you?
Yes. I'm like, well, buddy, this is what jealousy looks like.
So you guys distanced yourselves after the fight? No texting, no talking, no anything?
I just didn't want to. He didn't reach out to me. I didn't reach out to him.
I'm not going to be angry.
He never
with you
reached out to anybody.
Okay? If you want to do a separation, I understand, but I'm not going to be angry.
Hello, hello, happy Sunday.
I think
Sister Wives is about to start. They're just going over what happened last week.
He loves his pet so much that I'm like, I don't know. You love him so much now.
So you just felt like a resource? You
I
just
feel like a piece of meat.
Did you guys just have great sex?
Oh, I'm excited for them to talk about that.
Okay,
Here
3
we
hours.
go.
Sit down with each of the adults. Cody, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin to talk about some of the biggest and most dramatic moments of their lives.
I want to believe that there's a part of him that is still married.
Were you in love with Mary when you married her?
I told her I loved her, and she thinks we were mad about each other, and we played that out.
I don't know why Mary hasn't left before now. I would have.
I would have left a long time ago.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's all the way my place, but here we are. So Cody and Mary had a wedding ring. He
Oh.
melted down the ring, saved the gold, saved the diamonds.
And it was over here, and my wedding ring was on, and I just went, those relationships are over.
I don't know why he hates his life so much, but that's really sad. I've never heard him say that. But it shows.
That is very sad.
Relationship. It picks fights with me. Why? You love her.
Yeah, but I wanted to punish myself.
They deserve to be happy. Gotta be happy with each other, for goodness sakes. Let the rest of us go.
Hello, Jennifer. Hi, happy Sunday. Thank you for being here. I hope your weekend was good.
I don't know much about your relationship with Janelle.
Yeah.
Did you just have a great? Did you guys just have great sex? I'm gonna ask that.
No,
because if you're saying it was just a
I won't
piece of
answer
meat.
that question. That's not what it is. These are loving relationships.
Yeah.
Sex is part of it. That's not focus.
But was it a physical relationship where you both were just attracted to each other?
No, there was I don't know. She asked to be in the family. Whatever, for what reasons she thought it was this, but it was.
He doesn't know because he's lying.
No, she was attracted to me. I know she wasn't in love with me.
Most people fall in love first, right? Physically, they look at each other compatibly. You guys have this spiritual covenant between the two of you.
There was
I'm glad.
compatibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you've buried the lead all of these years, that you and Cody had a way more physical connection than anybody had ever imagined.
Yeah, because I'm not someone who goes around blabbing about that. That's not me. I don't talk about
I am
that
very
stuff.
comfy tonight. We are watching Sister Wives Part 2.
You gotta imagine.
No, I'll hint at it, but yes, of course, everything was very good in that department.
So when you fought, makeup
Hit the thumbs
was
up.
really
yeah.
the best part of it all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting here from a perspective of like, my whole family is dismantling, and I'm reaching to this one to try and save.
But why couldn't you, in that moment, say, I want to reconcile with you. I love you.
I do think I want to stay separated for now.
Really? Really, you want to stay separated?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you so much for the thumbs up.
No, I'm not in that place. I am not wanting to pursue her. I'm not wanting to drop everything and say, baby, you're the be-all, end-all. I want you. I'm not there now. We haven't talked for 4 weeks.
Hi, Amanda. Nice to see that you're in the chat. I hope your weekend was great too. Thank you so much for being here. It makes me so happy.
I need you to stop blaming
We're
me
just
for
having a
being
night.
incapable for what you have done. That is accountability.
This about all these other problems that we have that we can't sleep under.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not. But now I'm like going, I don't want to be triggered. Let's see if we can reconcile. Let's talk about this. And she's going, I think I want a separation. So it's a fine line between like, we got to make this work, and this is.
Thank you so much for the thumbs up.
Because I'm going through a process of, just like she is, I know she's in this space where if we
Hi, guys.
will I lose myself or will I find myself?
I don't think Cody really does.
We're
hold
watching
out
Sister
for me. I
Wives.
think he likes the idea of our family, and I think it feels like he promised Robin a plural family. There's a little bit of his ego tied up, but I don't think it's about that he's holding out hope, pining for me. He's never really come to me and said, look, I really love you, and I really want to make this work.
He's never said that.
No, not like in that very deep, intimate connection.
Cody was done with
I
them.
needed more of what was between us. For him, it became about, I needed to co-parent, I needed to be less independent, I needed to do all these things in order to earn that relationship. And I'm like, dude, I don't need to earn a relationship.
No.
I always felt like I needed to do something to earn love or earn acceptance, or I had to do
They're
something
both
a certain
saying that.
way. I didn't even realize how much stress I was under. Cody just had really specific things that he liked.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up. We're just having a night. We're watching Sister Wives. We're just chilling.
Sure it's the house is clean a certain way, or, you know, whatever, and things like that. I just wanted him to be comfortable in my home.
Do you think that Cody ever saw that in you? That loyalty, that loyalty that he is struggling to find in Janelle right now?
He said that he did, you know, years ago, but I don't think he saw that. I don't think what he saw he valued.
But you're saying you're loyal, and that's something that he really values right now.
But it's not good enough.
No.
You know, he would ask me to do things and ask me to be a certain way, or ask me to fix a situation.
Thank you so
or
much
ask
for
me
the
to share
thumbs
some
up.
information with him, or whatever. All these things to be able to fix our relationship. And I did every one of the things that he asked me to. And then it just wasn't good enough. So it just came down to, I mean, you're asking if loyalty was enough, and it wasn't for him.
Was he just not emotionally available to you?
Correct.
Is it hard for you to see him be emotionally available to somebody else?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that like a dagger in your heart?
It's like a knife in my kidney.
Aww. Thank you so much for the thumbs up.
Over all these years.
Sorry, I know what that line is from. So, were you in love with Mary when you married her?
I told her I loved her. and
Why
I said
does
I
he
loved her.
keep saying
And I
that?
was supposed to be romantic. She thinks I was madly.
Go back to
in love.
season 1.
And,
Go back to season 1.
It was not
He
that
loved
experience
Mary.
for me, but I was,
He loved
I was a
Janelle.
like-affirming
And he
person. I
loved
always
Christine.
affirmed what I
Now
did.
he's saying he doesn't.
So I told her and did everything I could to love her. And she thinks we were mad about each other, and
Mimi, hello.
we played that out.
Okay, hold on. That went by too fast.
It just
To do with Mary, and it said that how many years she wasted wanting for a second chance. I agree with you. He was done with Mary a long time ago. God, you have this for us.
Coming up.
Hi!
Pressuring Cody to rekindle the relationship at this point.
Tara, is it Tara?
Life for marriage. She's
Tan-
Did you
Oh,
expect more
score.
from Cody in that
T-
moment?
That was basically what I expected from him.
Hauser. Yeah, I'm so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me. We're comfy. It's cold in Colorado. I'm gonna mute it because we're on commercial. It's cold in Colorado. I'm glad that you guys are here hanging out with me. It's Sunday fun day. We're watching Sister Wives. It is the second tell-all. It's getting juicy. First, Cody said that Janelle thought he was just a piece of... Tina! Hi, Tina! Oh my gosh, I probably need thicker glasses. Yes, nice to have this. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. But we are watching Sister Wives Part 2. I love it. We're watching Part 2, and it's getting juicy. Like I was saying, Cody said that Janelle thought he was just a piece of meat. Bleh. I don't think that. I don't know. I think Cody is gone cuckoo. I think I'm the only, I don't know if I'm the only one. You guys could tell me in the chat. But now he's saying that he didn't love Mary. He didn't love Janelle. He didn't love Christine. That he just told them. Like, is he just making this up in his head because, like, now he's with Robin and he, like, wants to only love Robin? Like, I'm not understanding why he keeps saying that he never loved them. I mean, he had multiple children with them. I think, what are you saying, that you don't love them anymore because they left you? I don't understand. That honestly is super sad too. But it is getting juicier. What are you guys thinking? Mimi, I agree. That is so funny. I totally agree with you. I think him and Robin have started this whole new life, and it's just like, well, you know, we never loved them, you know, he never loved them and all this stuff. And of course, Robin just plays like, huh, what's happening? I don't get it. Why does she always do that? She acts like she has no idea what's happening. I don't know if you guys are married or have a significant other, but I go home and I tell my husband everything. So I know Robin and Cody are definitely talking about all the conversations that Cody has with Janelle or has with Christine when they meet up at the Mexican restaurant. So for her to act like she doesn't know anything, that makes me really, really question. I think Robin tries to play, I don't know. I don't know! But I am so excited for this. I really, really am. I hope Christine's new husband shows up on this episode. I think there's 3 parts, if I can remember. I think there's 3. He's a child. I know. Jennifer, I 100% agree. It's like childish for somebody to say that, like, you did love them. You were with them for how many years? And now all of a sudden, like, you don't love them anymore. It's kind of narcissistic? Nah, who do I know? I think he's narcissistic. Mimi, I cannot stand that Robin does that. It drives me crazy. Crazy. Like, Robin, we know that you know. Okay? We know. Yeah. It also drives me insane. But that's Robin for you. I feel like Robin's always been that way from like day one. She just like is oblivious. Well, she acts oblivious to everything when like you know dang well she knows everything. It's insane. So I think there's 3 parts to this tell-all. And I'm hoping I know that David is going to be on one of them, but I wonder if any of the kids are going to show up on them at all. I wonder. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys being here more than you guys would ever know. I can't wait for Mom to get back into town so she can do these lives with me. I want to get back on the live train, you know? I want to keep doing these. This is fun. It gives you guys something to do on Sunday night. It gives me something to do to hang out with you guys, so I love that. But we are back.
All right, Mary, talk about you moving your business. It was a difficult decision that you were making at that time. And that decision to then tell Cody, along with Robin, was even more heart-wrenching for you as we saw play out in this clip. Let's take a look at it, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, well, thanks for coming over. I told Robin this the other day. He just thought
Okay. We will see.
That I
But I can see that. I kind of just hope that they are.
going
But
to downsize and get a smaller place and move my clothing business up to the B&B.
Cool, that's good, right?
It freaked me out. So I was stressed out about it because I was worried.
Robin always butts in. And why is Robin even there during this conversation?
Yeah.
She's always there.
He's scowling at you.
Scared, worried?
Like, in order for us to see each other.
Yeah.
Nice Rolex, Cody.
Cognitive dissonance going on here.
New ring, new Rolex.
We're
Huh.
not admitting where we're
It's a
at.
lot of money spent.
Robin and Mary are still talking
Hello,
about
everyone.
this relationship that the 3 of
Please
us
hit that
have,
thumbs up
that
button.
we're
We're just hanging out watching Sister Wives
And
Part
what
2.
I'm gathering from what Robin is saying is like, well, you got to be around because this is your wife. And I'm like, and I just don't need that kind of pressure from you.
Sorry, I'm distracted by your ring. That's a different ring.
Just a ring.
It's a Blueface Rolex.
Address the concern that you have.
What concern? No, I'm not gonna. Why would I address that concern?
Well, now you wanted to make it something specifically clear, so.
This does not mean I'm leaving the family or you. So.
She is.
Okay, good.
She did.
Mary. And in my head, I'm really wondering why she lives in Flagstaff.
I don't want you to think that I'm walking away because, sorry, I still have hope.
Mary doesn't know if she
Mary,
wants,
stop.
but she's asking me. I'm just gonna throw out ideas. I want a place to put my car that I don't drive except for in the summer. I want a place to put
This is
myself.
great.
The barn dominium is basically a big giant building
This
for
made me
cars.
die
It
laughing.
has a loft apartment. You can live in that loft. It could be about this big.
He just wants to put me out there with all this stuff, the extra stuff that he doesn't want to see, he doesn't want to deal with. It's okay.
Put Mary with all the crap. God, how sad. How sad.
She can really be in this like dark place, and she'll go
I hate
like,
him.
"Why am I trying?" I said, "Mary, if you don't want to try anymore, I don't want to be selfish and keep you here." And she said, "Don't ever say that to me again." She says, "I need you to always be fighting for our relationship, because there's days when I am too weak to continue to fight. I need someone
Robin
else
fake cries.
to fight."
I think I want to talk about Cody's reaction. Did you expect more from Cody in that
No.
moment?
I expected, that was basically what I expected from him.
Really?
Yeah. I think at that point, I had hope that there would be something different, but I didn't really expect anything, you know what I mean?
And then you've got Robin here saying, you know, she's telling me to fight for her. She's telling me that she can't be strong and she needs somebody to fight. Did you
Yeah,
actually ask her to do that?
there were times years ago that we had those conversations, because you know she would say things like that, like, it's okay if you want to go, you know, like our family doesn't have to look the same way that it always has. And I'm like, listen, this is not what I want. I want to hold to my commitment.
So Robin
I want
used to tell
hold
her that.
to the promises
Interesting.
that we made when we got married. I want to believe that there's a part of him that is still the man that I married and wants the person that he married too.
Did you hope that Cody was going to react just a little bit differently? It's kind of like you were looking at him like, come on, Cody.
Yeah, I'm like looking at him going, listen, you know that she is very vulnerable here talking about this. You know that she's, you know, hopeful.
And when he reacted the way he did, were you disappointed?
Yeah, just a little frustrated. It was like, okay, that's not helpful. Because I didn't want her to leave.
So do you
You
think
didn't want her
Robin's
to leave 'cause
pressuring
I'm
Cody
Monday.
to rekindle the relationship at this point?
I feel like for years she's been telling Mary to hold on, you know, stay. And I feel like for years Cody's been going, leave, you know. So I feel like there's a big disconnect because Robin wants Mary to stay so badly, but what? There's no life for Mary. There's no life for Mary. She stays. She's been here for how long without a relationship? How long without a marriage? How to occasionally see the kids. That's not enough. That's not a life. So I just don't know what Robin's motive is. I don't know why she is pressuring Mary to stay in a situation where she's not happy. I understand what she's saying, but at the same time, I see things from Cody. He gets very inclusive about her. He talks about how he needs to contact her. It's been a while, and he really it's like he considers her, even though it's not the consideration that she wants, he does consider her.
What do you think?
Well,
What Mary said, the last part, it's almost like what Robin wants.
I mean, Robin wants Mary and I to reconcile, and I've been frustrated by that pressure. And she, from day one, has been advocating. She's been, you need to reconcile with Mary for 7 years. Yeah, she's like, you need to reconcile with Mary, you gotta figure this out. But I don't feel I feel the emotions of friendship with Mary. I don't
7
understand
years.
why she doesn't understand that where a relationship is. I think she's in this position waiting for me to go, oh no, don't move to peril. I'm worried that you're doing this and stuff like that. I'm just like in a place when I'm not a little too ambivalent, to be fair.
Well, have you ever told Robin that you don't feel married to
Yeah,
Mary?
of course Robin knows where I'm at.
Do you think Robin being there and kind of in between, the go-between in that relationship, is that kind of giving a sense of false hope?
No, I think Robin really does try to advocate for Mary, for better or for worse. As Robin, I never would have put myself in that position. If Cody can't talk to Mary alone, then they probably shouldn't be having any kind of conversations. But I know that Mary calls Robin in. I don't know, it's kind of a big mess to me.
Do you think Cody's just kind of afraid to, in front of Robin, say, hey, this is not working?
No, I don't think so, because he even would say it in front of me. I
Oh.
mean, he was very vocal with me, even that there was no hope of a relationship there. So I don't think he's afraid to say it.
There's been a lot of moments, I feel, where Cody has been emotionally so withdrawn from Mary, but Mary has
Hope.
a lot of hope.
I love how she's
You have
asking the
hope,
same
you have
question
hope, and you have hope.
to
And
see
you
what
realize
people
you
say.
don't have hope anymore. And that realization that there's no hope anymore, it can still be a while after that until you can leave. I had hope for so long. So I imagine this is how Mary felt. Even though he was saying that, she still had hope. And there comes a time when you realize,
You're just done.
oh, there is no hope.
I will always love her. I can't be in love with her. It's not safe for me. And when I say that, there's make up any bull you want, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to sit here and drive the bus over her because this is sad. It's heartbreaking. It just didn't work.
Coming up,
I had a separate conversation with Robin, and then I asked her to come to this conversation with Cody.
why did you ask her?
Because she speaks Cody.
Do you think you can speak Cody?
I think I get Cody pretty well. Like, I feel like I understand him, you know?
Robin says that she can speak Cody, and I'm like, well, sorry, okay, sorry, I'm gonna be nice. No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh. See, I made a comment about that every time like Mary would meet up with Cody like during this season, Robin seemed to be there. And Robin would always talk when they were all talking. Like Cody would not really talk. Well, I think that Robin is speaking for Cody, so Cody doesn't seem like a bad person or say something stupid or something like that, because Cody really doesn't care about any of these women. And I think Robin is trying to make him not look bad. So she's speaking for him. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. I also, they were talking about, and I hate to giggle at this, but they were talking about how Cody was like, we're gonna build this barn dominion, I think is what he called it, and we're gonna put a car that I don't drive in there. We can build like Mary a little house in there. So he just wants to like put Mary away. Like, how sad to know that you were married to someone for that many years and he just wants to put you away. Like, how sad. I think Robin wants to make it work with Cody, like, and Mary, and like, for Mary not to leave, if that makes sense, for two reasons. Number one being money. They knew that, before all the other women started to leave, they knew that if Mary left, the TV show would not be the same. And let's be real, it hasn't been the same. It's not going to be the same. They're maybe going to have one more season. It's never going to be the same. So the money situation. Number two, I think it's because maybe, just maybe, she has a little bit of guilt. A little bit of guilt inside of her. Because remember, him and Mary got the divorce so that Cody could marry Robin to adopt her children, right? So Mary let that happen, and I think Robin just has a little bit of guilt because that was the only thing that was holding Cody and Mary still together, was them being legally married. And I think after that, Cody was like, bye, I don't care about you. Like, for real, for real. I don't care about you. So maybe Robin has a little bit of guilt for that. I don't know. I don't know why Robin wanted Mary to stick around for the 3 years that they were talking about. It's kind of weird to me when the man is telling, you know, when Cody was telling Mary, like, just go, it's kind of sad. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. So the whole thing that said that oh, she speaks Cody, that's gonna come on next, and they're gonna talk about that. Some of the sister wives were like, no, you don't speak Cody. Yeah, I don't know. I think Robin has taken over this entire family, manipulating all of the things. That's what I personally see. I personally say this because this is what I see on national TV. So I can only comment and say what I think is happening in front of me. We all don't know what's really going on in their lives because we're not friends with them, we're not family with them. So we don't really know. All we know is what's in front of us, and that's what we can base our opinion on. My opinion is Robin has manipulated this entire family. And it is what it is. I also personally think that Cody has given up on his marriages with the other wives. I think the religion, like, you really have to do the one day at each house. And I think Cody kind of was like, man, I'll just hang out at Robin's. And he just kept hanging out at Robin's and not giving the other wives the attention that they deserved, unfortunately. Which is very, very sad. Very sad. But it happens. It happens a lot. Hello, TV. Oh, here we go.
Conversation with Cody because.
Oh, you asked her to be here?
Yeah, I asked her.
Wow. Why did you ask her?
Because she speaks Cody.
Do you think you speak Cody? You think you get Cody?
Here we go.
I think I get Cody pretty well. Like, I feel like I understand him, yeah.
Do you think other wives get him? Other sister wives too?
I think they have the capacity to.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
Saying that this is
it
over,
could be
like, girl, I'm
misunderstood
glad she
easily
left, but
because
why did it take so
he says
much
everything that's
time?
in his head.
I
Most
agree.
people filter it. He
I think it
doesn't.
was the money of why she didn't
But
leave.
I think that it's hard for other people to understand.
Mary did ask her to be there.
I know, it's because Robin says that she can speak Cody, and I'm like, well, sorry, I'm gonna be nice. No, I'm not. I have known Cody I met him when I was 18, 32 years ago. I've known Cody for a long time. I can actually read Cody pretty well, and I can speak Cody well too. But Robin convinced all of us that she could speak Cody and that she would mediate our relationships. I asked her one time to mediate our relationship, and I remember going, no, girl, you know him. You can talk to him yourself. You're just fine. She convinced all of us that she needed to be there in the relationship, that she can speak Cody and we can't.
Yeah. She always, like, oh, it's always this Robin speaks Cody. I'm like, well, I don't know if I really need someone to translate for me. We've been married a long time. We did okay without you. I think I speak Cody. But she likes to position herself as, like, I speak Cody. She says that to my children. Why don't you come over, like, in the past, she said, why don't you have a conversation with your dad? I'll be there because, you know, I speak Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids are like, it's our dad. We don't really need you to speak
I'm
Cody.
sorry, my
It
baby
does
is
bug me.
crying.
That one does bug me. I speak
He
Cody.
must have woke
Well,
up.
Cody
I
can speak for
apologize,
himself.
guys.
He's a grown-ass man.
I just have to own my truth, and if that truth hurts him, you know, I'm sorry for that, and I completely accept the fact that he's gonna do the same thing. There's gonna be things that he's gonna say that are gonna really hurt me, and I'll get mad about it, and I'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
But
What's something
I
that
don't-
he said that has really hurt you?
Well, in that clip, you know, when
Oh,
he
the
was,
barnuminium?
yeah, let's put you out in the barn. You know, that wasn't very nice, you know, but it's what he feels, you know, saying what he feels.
And then the way you interpreted it, saying like, oh, I'm out there with all the clothes that,
All right.
the car that he drives, only in the summertime, and, you know.
And then when he was like, you know,
Yeah.
Robin, don't put this
It's
pressure
insane.
on me of
The fact that she said that.
Because we're not, you know, there's this
I'm
conflict,
sorry
this
if you
and
hear
that.
my
So I'm
baby
like,
crying.
well, maybe
He must
you
have
should
just woke up.
communicated that we weren't. And then maybe I wouldn't be acting like I'm trying to still be part of the family.
I saw your reaction to the bardominium.
Oh, how insulting. Oh my God, how insulting is that? Why don't you live with all of my garbage and all of the stuff I don't really want? We can make it look really cool. Let's have the perception of something cool. But really, what you're going to be is living with my garbage and the stuff I don't really care about. That was one of the most insulting things I've ever heard, and I think he was thinking he was being benevolent. She stuck around. And for him just to discard her like that?
What did you think about the whole ring thing?
So
Mary noticed it right away.
okay, that's because there's a backstory here. And I don't know, I don't feel like it's all over my place, but here we are. So Cody and Mary had a wedding ring. Robin was in the picture. I don't know if they were married.
I'm gonna mute for 1 second, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, guys. He is not a happy camper. I apologize. Okay. Mary's about to talk about the ring situation. Again, I am sorry I had to mute it.
I am extremely frustrated right now. Beyond. After we did the taping for the one-on-one interviews with Suki, I found out that a story was brought up about me
Oh, yep.
that is not a story that I have ever shared publicly. That is my story to tell. When, where, and how I want to.
Thank you, Mimi.
And somebody else took it upon themselves to tell that story. And now I'm being forced to talk about it. And I'm not happy about it. It was not Christine's business to tell. She can laugh about it all she wants.
I don't think Christine was being a bad person by sharing that story.
If I wanted to have shared that story in the last 13 years in a public way,
I can see why
I
Mary's
would have
upset,
done
though.
that.
That is
She
really
doesn't
sad
get
that
to
Cody
come
did
on
that.
and tell my story without me even knowing it and me finding out later that this is what happened. And so now I feel like my hand is being forced and I have to tell my story. So right around the time that Robin came into the family, and I cannot remember if she was married or if they were dating. I want to say that they were just dating or courting. And he had kind of talked about, Cody had kind of talked about not wearing the wedding ring that I gave to him anymore. And it was right around that same time. He had told me that he did not want me to have claim on him. He didn't think that it was fair that I had claim on him. And so his way of doing that was to melt down the wedding ring.
Wow.
That was a symbol. That was a sign of like our marriage and our commitment. And he
Wow.
melted it down. Who's to say that he didn't just melt down our whole relationship in that moment?
Oh, he did. He did.
Symbolically, that's what he did to me. Because Because I remember asking him, if
She'll
you're
write a
not gonna
book.
wear it, can I just have it? Can I keep it? Oh no, I melted it down. I didn't want you to have any claim on me.
Aw. Oh, Mary. That's so sad.
It was a very, very painful situation. This thing with Cody telling me that I didn't have any claim on him or on our marriage and him melting down, like a symbol, like a very important symbol of our marriage, happened probably 7 years prior to the catfishing.
Oh, hold on,
And I
hold on,
spent
hold on.
those 7 years trying to like be in this relationship with Cody
Clearly,
that he
she
did
is
not
very
want
hurt by
to
many
be
things.
in with.
Oh, I agree. Christine is over Cody.
With things like that
Over
that
the
happened
situation.
throughout
Over all of it.
all these years, leading up to me just wanting to have a friend. Because Lord knows I didn't have any in my family.
Oh, she's saying it all now.
Christine shared this, that when they all were together, when you came into the picture, Mary had given him a gold ring, and then he kind of wore that gold ring, but then he melted down the gold ring that Mary had given him when you came into.
No, he had done that before I came along.
Okay.
It wasn't when I came in the family. It was way before that. Because
She knows everything, but she knows nothing at the same time.
And the other thing is your ring. Remember Mary
She's
pointed
gonna
out and
ask.
said, oh, what about the ring? I'm staring at your ring. Tell me about the ring. Because
You just saw this really cool ring.
okay.
It was way nicer. I went, that's cool. I want that. And it was over here, and my wedding ring was on, and some things happened, and I went, I just went, those relationships are over. And I went
Oh.
like this. And I went, like if I could save my relationship with Janelle, that's the only one that's got any potential left now.
Wow, so you took the clattering off just to
The
say.
cluttering's off and done. This is new beginning.
Coming up.
Like, why don't you just say the words finally? Why don't you just tell me? He's not saying it. He just says the things that are not kind. And I'm not gonna just be like, well, you're a jerk, so I'm leaving.
Mary, what do you need in this marriage?
Right.
I can't give you that. We can fake through this, and I'm willing to actually put more effort into that fake.
He is gross. I agree. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Number one, I am sorry that you heard tiny human crying. He must have woke up, but that's okay. Number two, she's asking the same question to multiple cast members to see who is lying. So first, it was the melting of the ring. Some of the casts are saying that it happened when Robin was there. Robin just said it happened before she got there. Okay, so when did it happen? Right? Mary is very upset. You can tell Mary is so upset by the way that her face is, the way that she's expressing herself. She's gonna write a book. Come on, we all know that. She's gonna write a book. She keeps talking about how she's gonna tell her story. Like, I'm gonna tell my story. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut anymore. Christine's spilling the tea. I don't think Christine meant any harm when she talked about the ring of Cody melting it down. I don't think she was trying to stab Mary in the back at all. I feel like she was just telling a story. And Mary must have gotten really, she did get really upset with that. But I don't think Christine was saying anything negative, about, she did giggle about it, but like, that should have just showed Mary, like, Cody's really done with you. He melted down the wedding ring. Yeah. Gloria. Yeah, she's gonna write a book. She's gonna say everything. Or she's gonna do a people interview about something big to make some good money. She's gonna do a people's interview. I could see it. Something. She's gonna do something. But yeah, I don't think any harm was meant on Christine for that. But I mean, that just shows, like I was just saying, that just shows, Mary, you should have left a long time ago. Why did it take Mary so long? I think Mary was just holding on to the fact that she really wanted to still be a part of the family. I think Mary knew that if she left, then she would have nobody. But Mary had nobody by staying there anyways, because nobody really talked to her. You know, she says that multiple times, that like, nobody's called me, nobody's came to see me. So it is really, really sad. Christine, I seen a comment here. Christine's done. Christine has tried. Christine says that, you know, she had hope. She, you know, did as much as she could, and she kind of just gave up. She didn't stay as long as Mary did. And Christine, you know, has said, you know, I didn't want that. I wasn't going to stay. And what kind of life is that? You know, you have no companion or anything like that. You're just hoping that he changes his mind. It's very, very sad. I'm going to go back here in the comments. Agree about the book. Yeah, I didn't want any claim on me. How weird. Like, that is just weird. Like, they were married for how long? I would have just given her, if I was Cody, I would have just given her the ring if he didn't want it so bad. Christina's so over it. She feels like she can tell all the little, yeah. I agree. We're back on.
What were you
Thank you guys so much for being here.
when he's putting that out there?
I know the kind of person that he can be. I've seen it. I've seen the kind Cody Brown. I've seen the happy Cody Brown. I've seen the giving and the loving Cody Brown.
Mhm.
And I fully expected that to
Thank you
come
guys so
back.
much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. We're just here hanging out.
You're in the barndominium.
Oh.
I'm not. I am not in a barndominium.
No, girl.
It's just those
Don't
kinds
go
of
in your
things
barn
that
dominion.
led me closer and closer and closer to be like, really, you, like, why don't you just say the words? Fine.
Yeah.
Why don't you just tell me? Instead of all
Freezing.
this, I don't even know. It's like, he's not saying it.
He's not gonna
says the
say it.
things that are not kind. And I'm not gonna just be like, well, you're a jerk, so I'm leaving. This
We all know you weren't
marriage.
gonna do that,
I
Mary,
take
because you would have
my
done that a long time ago.
commitments more serious than that. So in our faith, when we got married, when he and I got married, it was a marriage of an eternal nature.
Yes.
So after so many years of him not coming around and him, like, for lack of a better word, abandoning me emotionally, you know, like,
Wow.
and then saying all these mean things.
Yeah.
It's very, very hurtful, and it just leads to me, when I'm ready to do the move for my clothing business up to the B&B, I wanted to do it.
The real damage here is like anything that I say is going to be like ripping that wound back open, and I just don't want to say it. It's like I love her and want her to have a happy life,
Well,
but I don't think her and I can functionally be in a relationship of marriage.
there's other big conversation that happened at this moment too. This is the conversation between you, Mary, and Robin, where basically it was over. And it was a difficult time. It was a pivotal moment.
This one's pivotal. I am aware. Let's go.
Oh, he like got big-eyed, rolled his eyes. Robin's, of course, there.
What needs to be talked
Oh,
about?
You
yes.
and me.
Mary, we have those discussions.
Yeah.
We've had those discussions, and I think those discussions have been made clear.
Yeah, they're very clear.
Oh, this is when she was like, I
He
don't.
said, don't you understand, Mary? This is never going to happen. I have no interest in having a relationship with you. Your life is not one that I want to insert myself into. Like, I'll never forget those words.
You've been feeling like we would reconcile.
I have felt like that we could, if given the chance, learn who each other are, like relearn who we are now, because I don't think that we know who we are now. When he told me that he has no desire to ever work on a relationship of our marriage to ever heal. Like, that was very, very painful for me. And I
She
felt my
deserves so
heart,
much
like,
better.
really speeding up because I'm like, but you promised, you know?
He did promise.
I'm
Freaking
sorry.
sobbing Robin.
I need to move away. I'm sorry.
Trying to be totally honest, you want something that we can't have together. Time changes things, you know, like what you're looking for is something very different. And it was, I sort of feel like there was a lot of what was there was just naivety. And I was sincere 3 years ago when I said, let's see if we can make this work.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
And I was very confused why nothing ever happened after that. I was so excited at that anniversary when you said that. At our first anniversary here in Flagstaff, he's like, cheers to a new beginning. Well,
He told her what she wanted
nothing
to
really
hear
happened.
to make her happy
And
that they were in Flagstaff,
By
probably.
our next anniversary, which was the year of COVID, we went out on a drive and it started this whole conversation. And it was a pretty intense conversation.
I told you.
You
But I didn't think it was going to work.
I did not feel like that you were very clear on it and like definite with it with me
I think that's a
until
problem.
this year on our
Thank you so much for the thumbs
like
up.
6 months ago, 7 months ago, whenever. I didn't know it was a definite until then. And then when you said you didn't consider yourself married to me, I was like, okay,
It's so sad.
I didn't know that either.
It's so sad.
I saw him say publicly, I don't even consider marrying my wife, and if she were to go find another guy, it wouldn't bother me. And that was a turning point for me.
She needed to hear that.
Well, I'm being fair with you.
You're being honest with me. And you're being kind, and I appreciate that. Doesn't mean I'm not mad at you for
He was just like stringing her along for so many years.
not giving me what we promised each other. I know that you don't feel or consider yourself married to me. That's not true.
Shut up, Robin.
You said it, so he must feel it. Okay, he feels it, and that's fair for him to say.
Cody and I disagree on this, but I don't think
Okay,
that
hold
he
on.
has.
Okay, but
This is the agreement you required
But
of
she
me
keeps
in order to
holding on
get
to a
married.
version of Cody that doesn't exist. I agree.
This agreement that I gave you, our sacred covenant,
So
was
true.
if
Yes.
I'm ever not in love with you, I won't just sit there and be in a pathetic place with you. You made me promise you that.
that doesn't mean marriage is over.
Oh my God, Robin.
How is it fair to be in
Stop.
a marriage when there's nothing there? I can't do it one-sided, Robin.
Like, what
I've
if
tried.
Robin was in Mary's shoes? What kind of rings are those?
I know. And I'm not gonna continue living lonely either. It's not fair to me.
So walk me through that. How did we get here to this point where we're looking at you and Mary?
Yeah, I think Mary and I had a conversation that day or the day before in private, where it's just a little bit more of an awareness.
Why does
It
Cody
was just like,
hate Christine
this
and
is
Janelle
the
so much
issue
now,
in
but not
the
Mary?
breakup.
Not
Mary
that
wants
any of
love
them deserve.
in a specific
Oh,
form, in a specific way. It's something that she wants.
It's because I think
And I
how
have a different
we'll talk about that on
kind of
commercial.
specific way
We'll talk about the
and
comment
form.
Gloria on commercial.
And it was more like, Mary, what do you need in this marriage? This conversation happened before the one where we
Hating.
break up.
Yeah.
Mary, what do you need in this marriage?
Right.
I can't give you that. We can fake through this, and I'm willing to actually put more effort into that fake
Of
if
course.
you want to. But what you're asking for, I don't have to give you. And that's what she said. I can't do that.
Coming up.
In September is when I saw where he said, I don't even consider her a wife, referring to me.
She said that Cody never told her straight to her face.
I guess because he told me so much, I figured he was telling her. If he wasn't, then that's a really unfair and uncool thing to do.
He wasn't telling Mary anything. Okay, I'm going to address a few of the comments. I think it's because he's aware that they don't give a about him anymore, I think. Okay, so a couple things. I'm going to address Gloria's comment really quick. Why does Cody hate Christine and Janelle so much now, but not Mary? Not that any of them deserve hate. I think that he hates Christine and Janelle because, number one, the way that Christine kind of left, the way that Christine approached the situation of leaving, and how all of that went down. I think he has hate towards her because Christine left him, and he is such a hard-headed person that he says, you know, why would anyone leave me, right? I think the same thing with Janelle. He hates Janelle because of the situation. He also hates them together because they still communicate and they still bring their kids together. If you've watched all the seasons, you know that Christine and Janelle's kids pretty much grew up together. So both of their kids are very close. So I think that he hates the relationship that both of them have. I don't think that he has so much hate towards Mary because he kind of gave up on Mary a long time ago. He had a little bit of hate towards Mary in the past, and he's kind of just like, Mary's just like a body. That sounds really bad, but you know, he's said to all the wives, like, Mary, why is Mary still here? But we're finding out that Cody strung Mary along. I say this because he never told Mary any of these things. Mary watched last season and found out the things that Cody was saying about her. That is very sad. And that's where, so it's more of an ego thing. I honestly think it's an ego thing. I do with Cody. And you know, how everything kind of happened and how Christine and Janelle are still, you know, acting sister wives, and just very close. I think that he hates them for that. Yeah, I think he doesn't care about Mary at all. He doesn't care about her one bit, so he kind of doesn't need to hate her. Yeah. He treated Mary really, really bad. He treated Mary so bad. It is so sad. It is. Okay, here we go. I have no idea where that hating comments is. Sorry. No, Amanda, I know what you meant. It's okay. The producers are working overtime to show that Robin never has tears. Honestly, I don't ever think Robin has full tears coming out of her face. Ever. I think she fakes cries every time. I think it's just a mechanism of hers. Listen, I may be talking really bad about Robin, and I apologize, but this is how I feel. I feel like Robin manipulates a lot of things, and she has. And that's why Cody divorced Mary and married Robin. Manipulation, number one. But there's plenty of that. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. There is a lot. Yeah, he did pre-divorce. Yeah. I think there was a lot of things that went on in that household before TLC started with them that we don't even know about, that they probably will never even talk about. I don't know. It's hard to say with Mary because he was married to her for a long time. I don't like Robin at all, but absolutely likes Cody. Yeah, Robin's not my favorite person. Just for what I see on TLC. I don't know her personally, so.
Thank you, Christine.
You are dramatic. Alright.
Sunday at 10 on TLC.
Okay. We have a little bit left. Yeah, we have just a few minutes left. Thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me.
And I'm not gonna continue living lonely either. It's not fair to me.
Okay, before
Mary
we saw
smirking.
this, you mentioned that you kind of knew it was going to happen, but you didn't know that it was going to happen right there. Walk me through that.
So if you remember last year, when you and I were here talking about this, I had told you the story about how Cody and I had been out on a drive on our anniversary.
Yes.
That's when he and I had our very first conversation, where he told me, I'm not going to be in a marriage with you. This is never going to move forward. And I said to him, don't you think that we should address this publicly? It's like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't need that kind of criticism. He says, I don't need that kind of criticism. I don't want to address it publicly. So that was in April. And then in September is when I saw where he said,
5 months later.
I don't even consider her a wife, referring to me.
On national TV.
This clip is maybe a month or two after that, where he and I did continue to have
So
a couple of
last
conversations, but he still wasn't really
October.
wanting to
I'm trying
do
to
it
think of the
publicly,
timeline.
and I didn't think that was fair. I felt like it was something that needed to be documented.
But he did say it publicly. He didn't say it to you publicly.
Correct.
Told you
And
guys.
that's where you had an issue.
I was owed that.
Yes, ma'am.
I was owed him having that conversation with me publicly instead of seeing it after the fact.
I didn't want that to be
No,
the
thank
deal
you. I
breaker for
appreciate
you
that.
guys.
No, it was, I mean, honestly, it wasn't even the
That's so
conversation
sad.
that he had with you. It was scenes that I had just seen that we showed right here that day.
I don't really consider myself married to Mary.
2022.
If she wanted to move on and marry another, she wouldn't get an argument with me.
Like, if you remember, I said to you.
Dang, they are
I-
playing back those
I
tapes.
just had seen from last year.
Yeah.
I said, I literally just saw that a week ago. I'm still trying to process it, and I need to figure out what I need to do. I don't know why Mary hasn't left before now. I would have. It's been apparent.
She said that Cody never told her straight to her face,
I mean,
and that's what she was waiting for.
I mean, I guess because he told me so much, I figured he was telling her. I don't know. If he wasn't, then that's a really unfair and uncool thing to do.
Did you pick up the phone and just call him?
I don't think he would have heard me.
Really?
Mm-mm.
But isn't it not about him hearing you? Isn't it about you being heard?
Oh, my voice will be heard. I will no longer be silent.
Next time on Sister
Okay,
Wives
next time.
101.
I thought of myself leaving Robin and having another lover and looking at this lover and going, I don't love you. I'm in love with another woman. I'm in love with the woman that I left because I was too much a piece of to manage the relationship.
Would you still consider her a sister wife?
No, because when you're a sister wife, it's because you're married to the same man, and I am a single woman.
How do you see her?
She says she's my sister. So is Janelle. So is Christine.
No, I don't think that Robin has any desire to live polygamy or plural marriage.
I don't think Christine knows Robin at all. She's never tried. She's never been there. She was a sister wife. She'll probably, and I hope, be a very good wife for David.
I've looked back and I've dissected my relationship with Robin. Her personality type loves drama. They love drama. They love talking about their drama.
Sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
Are you excited about the engagement?
Yes, I am excited about the engagement.
Can you show us?
Yes.
Ah!
My life. I did.
Christine has to destroy my character, or David doesn't feel like he can marry her because she left a good man.
Hey, David, come on out.
You give me the long one. He's amazing.
Hi, David.
Okay. Wow. So, tell all number 3 next week. I'm going to try to go live again with you guys. Mary once again said that her voice will be heard. It's very, very apparent that Cody never told Mary anything to her face. It's so sad. Okay, let me read this comment really quick. I made the favorite and only legal wife. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the only way that Robin is cool with it is if she, like you said, if she's the favorite wife. But also, I don't see it with them. I don't. She pushed all those women away. She did. She created that mess. Her and Cody created the mess. So I don't know if she really could ever, but that's. Do you think that Cody's gonna get another wife? I say this every time. I don't see Cody remarry or getting married again. Like finding another wife. Maybe like 20%. Maybe he will. I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. But I don't. The only way that he would get another wife is to have more children. That's when I could see that happening. But I will try to go live next week with you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday. If you have not hit that thumbs up button, please, please do so. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please also do that. I love hanging out with you guys. It's just hang out. We hang out here on the couch. We're in something comfy, and we're talking sister wives. So we will be back next week. Hopefully, maybe with Mom. If not, just me. I kind of like this. What do you guys think? Yeah. What do you guys think about this? Did you guys have fun tonight? But yeah, I'll probably be back next Sunday to do part 3. Because why would I do 2 parts, not the 3rd? That would be silly if I didn't do that. Bye. Jennifer, have a great night. Thank you for watching along. Yes, me. Thank you for being here. Love it, Jennifer. Thank you guys again. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.